Hey everyone, and thanks for jumping back into the cryptoverse. Here we are again. Hey everyone, and thanks for jumping back. Let's see if we make it to 2100. Business as usual, right? Alright, so we are currently at a $2,087 ETH. Let us see if we make it to a modest 2100. We are fairly close. We're about $11 away now at 2089. So $10 to go. How's everyone doing? Make sure you give the video a thumbs up to see a $2,100 ETH. We only have $10 to go, right? $7. $7 more. Let's just ring it in. Let's ring in a $2,100 ether for the first time. Just want to capture it on stream. Not a crazy stream or anything like that. I don't know what we're doing without a house and garage up here. It's a rookie mistake. 2,100. So maybe we'll draw. Ooh, this is a tough one. Should I go? Yeah, we'll go this way, just to be conservative. Okay, so we'll see if we make it there. Just sort of a fun stream to watch the price. 2096. We said, you know, once it breaks 2K decisively, things can start moving relatively quickly, and it is, right? And again, you see a lot of altcoins that some people were saying you should trade your Ether to are not really moving as much right now. So we'll follow Ether here. It's at 2094. We are close. We are $5 away from a $2,100 Ether. It's already 2096 now. Our current all-time high is the price on the screen, 2096.59. We're just going to see if we can... By the way, Ether Bitcoin looks really strong. I mean, look at this weekly candle up 17.6%. It's a really strong move here by Ethereum. So we'll see if we can make it to that $2,100 mark. What was that? So Dan says I may need to build a duplex. When Ethereum pulls back from this, what do you think will be the new bottom? It depends on how high it goes, right? I don't know exactly how high it's going to go. We'll see if we can move into $2,100 though. I mean, my guess, again, as I said yesterday, with a decisive break of 2K, I think 2,100 and 2,200 come quicker than a lot of people think they may come. Because once you break that major milestone that we were pressing up against for a long time, things can move quickly. And here we are, a day, not even a day later, and we're already pressing up against 2100. Things can move quickly. And again, I think 2200 can come quickly as well once we get past 21. Yeah, Link is starting to move a little. It's above 31 now. Someone says it's already 2101 on CoinMarketCap. Is that true? Oh yeah, 2103. No, it's below it. Well, no, let it update in a second. It'll probably... Yeah, 20... Okay, so I guess on CoinMarketCap it has it as 2102. My guess is because on some exchanges, is it above 21? Yeah, I mean, here's one. So I guess on KuCoin, it's already... yeah, the Ether Bitcoin pair is trading such that it's at 2106. Binance... Okay, yeah. So I guess depending on the pair, depending on the exchange, it's already above $2,100. But against the USD pair strictly, I'm not. I mean, I think it's still below it for the most part. You can see Binance, Ether USDT is at 2095. On Coinbase Pro 2092, Bitfinex 2094, Kraken 2094. Bitstamp 2093. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say we've really decisively broken 2100 yet. I just think that this is a weird way to calculate it, the way they're doing it, because it's definitely, you can't. I mean, now give it a second to update because it'll typically update after. Yeah, like there's really no exchanges that are trading it at that price on USD right now that I see. None of the major exchanges, anyways. All right, we are $5 away. We're $5 away. I should probably draw the actual garage here. Maybe we will. I never know. See, because if you draw the chimney on this side of if you draw the chimney on this side of the house, then you can't really go through the door and then go up the chimney. But that's where we're gonna draw it. Ether Bitcoin market cap division here looks pretty strong too. I mean, it's the same thing we've seen before, right? It's nothing too crazy. Same thing we've seen before. So I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna really show anything too remarkable in this stream. I just want to see if it hits $2,100. So that's basically all I'm doing here. Nothing too crazy. So, how's everyone doing? No, it's nothing to get out of bed for. I don't think so. I mean, like, if we had hit a $2,100 Ether when Bitcoin was at like 30 grand or something, then yeah, maybe that would be a reason to get out of bed. If we're hitting a $2,100 Ether with a $59,000 Bitcoin, it's sort of similar to those video titles I used to do, like, Ethereum hit some nebulous price target, and in other news I found a quarter. Because it's like, okay, well, it should be able to do that given where Bitcoin is. I'm glad you guys like the fun with crypto skit. Yeah, the current Ether Bitcoin valuation. Yeah, we're back up. We're back up in our channel, our trusty channel that we've had forever on this. You know, it'll be a sad day when we're no longer looking at this channel, because we've just been looking at it for, you know, for like a year and a half at this point, and watching it go below it a couple times. But I mean, so far we are continuing on. Still have room to move up here. Extension from the 20 week, still plenty of room to move up. Of course, maybe we should switch this to a daily time frame so we actually have updated. So you can see it's, well, hasn't updated yet, but we'll get there soon. All right, let's see where we are. We are at 2099. All right, 2099 on, oh, there we are at 2100. We ushered in a $2,100 Ether. So fortunately, we did catch it on stream. I want to catch as many of these milestones on stream as possible. So a $2,100 Ether. You know, maybe at like the end of the bull market, I'll have like a montage of all the live streams where we ushered in all the different prices as we literally went from like $80. Now we're at 2,100. You know, hopefully we'll go up several thousand more. Like make like a montage of us breaking like every single milestone along the way. The piranhas are feasting. Again, 2,100. The piranhas are feasting. The wall. There it goes. Above it. We just went above 2,100. Maybe 2,200 comes quickly while the rest of the market sleeps. Right into our garage. I guess we left the garage door open this time. So remember, we still have a way we can theoretically go here and not be breaking any diminishing return models. So we still have a ways we could go. So I have like a blister on my hand. All right, well, we'll see. And the nice thing, you know, I think the nice thing about this is that Bitcoin is behaving, right? I mean, that's what we want. We want Bitcoin to behave, and it is behaving, in fact. If we go look at our where Bitcoin currently is, right? It's still behaving, okay? It's still just moving sideways. Yeah, let's actually pull up our rainbow chart, because I think that'll be interesting to see now that we finally blasted through. Let's pull it up. Here we are. Oh, looks like we're back below 2,100. But anyways, you know, if we go to the top of the orange band here, that we're still looking at a $3,000 Ether. So, I mean, we could go all the way up here and still be at a $3,000 Ether. And I mean, honestly, as I've said before, I think the orange, I think that I think that these bands are both on the cards. Like even the purple band, I think, is on the cards for a theoretical top to the market cycle, right? I don't know when that'll come. Maybe we go into this one, into this other purple one. But I sincerely doubt we make it to this one. I sincerely doubt it. So I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. Well, I mean, we made it. We made it to 2,100. So into our garage and back out. Yeah, the dominance has come down a bit for Bitcoin. It's down to 58.84. So it has come down a bit. I wonder, I don't think I left the house from yesterday on here. Yeah, probably not. Is it still? Yeah, no. It would have been way over here. It's not on there anymore. Yeah, duh. You guys missed when Ether was dead? Hey, I just looked. We have 2,086 viewers, and the price is 2,086. It's pretty cool. So remember, let's speculate, right? Let's do some dubious speculation. If dubious speculation is not your thing, which no one's going to blame you if it's not, then there's no reason to watch. There's no reason to watch. Okay, so let's do some speculation here. So the first thing we will speculate on is what if we go back up to the top? So basically, if we go back up to the top of this channel that we keep hitting time and time again, what do we set? What would we be looking at? Well, I think conservatively, if 0.05, right, 0.05, that would be the valuation. That's 1/20th the price of Bitcoin. Therefore, if Bitcoin's trading at 60K, 1/20th would be a modest $3,000 Ethereum. So if the Ether Bitcoin valuation were to come back up to the top of the channel and the price of Bitcoin remains invariant, then we would be looking at approximately a $3,000 Ether. So we do know that is theoretically possible just based off the Ether Bitcoin valuation and what we've been looking at. And then again, if you want to look at extension from the 20-week, we did this the other day, so I don't need to redo it. It was saying even a $3,500 Ether is theoretically possible from the current 20-week moving average extension, even with diminishing returns, right? Even with diminishing returns. So yeah, I mean, I think patience will ultimately. I think those that exhibit patience here will ultimately be rewarded, not those that are chasing pumps elsewhere, right? Sometimes, in my opinion, it's best to just get your positions and let them ride for a while, rather than chasing every altcoin shield to you. So I mentioned, I'm curious as someone says, sounds awfully dubious to me. All right. Well, I don't know. I mean, we made it. We made it to 2100. Now, if we make it again, it's not as exciting because we already broke it. All right. Well, 2090. Let's see if we can break through it. I mean, it's one of those things where kind of like 2000. You know, we tested it for a while. We went above it. We went below it. But eventually, the next day, we're at 2090. So I think Ethereum still looks relatively strong, and we can hopefully trend much higher than 2100. Remember, we have a Telegram channel if you guys want to check it out. We have almost 30,000 people, actually. We need 600 more people. If you guys want to join, check out the Telegram channel. But only check it out if you are not gullible. Because if you're gullible and you're going to fall for a scam of someone pretending to be me, then do not join. Because I guarantee you, if you join that Telegram channel, there's a decent chance someone will message you pretending to be me, and I can assure you that it is not me. How confident am I about this cycle being a double peak? I mean, I'm not confident. I'm not confident in a double peak cycle. I'm just noticing this. We're just noting the similarities. Like we're not saying it has to be a double peak cycle. We're not saying anything. We're just looking at the similarities between this cycle and the cycle 2 cycles ago. Paladino says he's watching it from bed. Good, nothing to get out of bed for, of course. Can we hit 4 to 5K Ethereum this cycle? Probably. I don't know how quickly that'll happen, but I think we can. No, I do not fear the pi cycle top. I mean, there's really no reason to fear corrections, in my opinion, right? If you need to offset your risk, you just take some profits, and if it goes down, it goes down. But I don't think you necessarily need to fear it. Again, it's nothing more than a fit to 3 data points. It could end up being predictive, but we do not know yet. I mean, Bitcoin is still unable to put in a new all-time high, and I mean, also the dollar DXY is looking pretty good as well. So I mean, there certainly could be a pullback, but even if there is a pullback, I don't necessarily think I would consider that to be a market cycle top. By the way, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Definitely hit the subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up. Let's get to 300,000 subscribers. All right, we're at 2,093. No, don't book the Forbes interviews. No, still got a ways to go here. No, it's not a Rubik's Cube. It's my son's magnet tiles. If you guys have kids, these little magnet tiles are pretty cool because they can build stuff relatively easily with them. Well, I mean, do you guys want me to stay on? I don't really know that there's any reason to. We did break 2100, so the stream hasn't been dubious enough. Yeah, the likes are pretty. We're putting in the rookie numbers there. Blaine has a question. I'm considering starting my own YouTube channel. Did you do anything special to build that initial viewer base besides making good content? It's not. I mean, honestly, it's not necessary. I mean, yeah, like so, good content will reward those that make it. But I think it's persistence. You know, it really is persistence and regularly doing it. Like if you just upload like one video every 3 weeks, you're probably not going to gain traction. But if you regularly do it and you're uploading good content, then you can gain traction, right? And I know a lot of people say that, you know, you can put your face in a thumbnail and do a shocked face. Well, first of all, I should say I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with putting your face on a thumbnail. The whole shocked face look is somewhat laughable to me. But I mean, you know, you don't have to go that direction. So just remember that. Like it might feel like you have to go that direction and just to make the most shocked looking faces on your thumbnails to get people to click. But I feel like the best evidence that that is not what you have to do is look at my channel. I've literally never done a shocked face, and it has not stopped the channel from growing. So don't think you have to do that to get views, because if you do that, I mean, it somewhat, I feel like it sort of detracts from the experience to some degree. But anyways. I actually did put my face in a thumbnail recently. The fun with crypto video. I put my face on that thumbnail. When is Fun with Crypto episode 2? I wasn't really planning on episode 2. I thought episode 1 was enough. Yeah, I mean, you know, we said before the longer that Ethereum consolidates, the higher it should be able to break out. Which is, I mean, it's somewhat of a BS thing to say because there's no way I can definitively quantify that, right? I mean, if it pumps to $2,500 or something, you know, we can just say, oh well, yeah, it's because it consolidated. But I mean, it is somewhat true, right? The longer that it consolidates, I feel like the more explosive the move can be. Yeah, I mean, I think 2100 and 2200 come quickly. I mean, one thing to keep an eye on, okay, is that we know a lot of times Ethereum can make the last major move before the market calms down. So, you know, if we see something like that, you might want to consider the implication, right? I mean, back in, in prior moves, a lot of times Ethereum could be like the last one. So, I mean, Bitcoin, everyone keeps getting bullish on Bitcoin, and while I agree it could put a new all-time high, it hasn't yet. It has not done that yet, and the dollar, the valuation of the dollar is going up, which generally is not good for Bitcoin. So we just want to consider that, okay, well, if this is remembered as a dead cat bounce, then during prior dead cat bounces, Ethereum was able to rally, even when Bitcoin started to come back down. So if we see Bitcoin start to come back down, we've seen before Ethereum continue to rally during that period of time. The problem is if Bitcoin keeps going down, then eventually the Ethereum bulls will get exhausted, and they'll probably not be able to hold it anymore. So I would say, yeah, keep an eye on Bitcoin. You want Bitcoin to sort of stay in this area. If it starts going down too quickly, it's gonna make it hard for Ether. Yeah, Dot's doing well too. All right, we're still at 2092. I mean, for those that are just joining, Ethereum did already break 2100, so we did break it a little while ago. We came back down, sort of similar to what we did at 2K. We're trying to push back up. Okay, we're trying to push back up here. Let's see if we can do that. But we're not going to stay on stream too much longer. The Ether Bitcoin valuation still looks really good. I mean, 18% on the week. It's a fairly good week. It looks like this one was a 21% move on the week right here. And we are getting a new weekly close. We are getting a weekly close here in a couple days. So it's not going to take too much longer for that candle to close out. Yeah, Link's doing okay. I didn't troll anyone. I was just asking questions about the Cardano. I mean, I'm bullish on Cardano long term. I struggle to see why people think it's going to replace Ethereum, because I don't think it has any chance to replace Ethereum. All right, we're back to 2097. So we are at 2095. We're trying to make another run at 2100. No, I'm not. I'm not buying. I'm not buying right now. No. Yeah, I mean, again, I have positions. My main five coins are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Link, ADA, and DOT. Um, so, I think that that's a good portfolio to have. I think going all in on any specific coin is fairly risky. Um, but anyways, well, I don't know if we're gonna stay on stream forever because we just wanted to ring in a $2,100 Ethereum. It looks like we're not headed up quite yet. And we did hit 2100. It looks like we went to about 2107, 2106.78 on this exchange. I think it went to a little bit higher on some exchanges. No, someone says, is this still the reaccumulation phase of a lifetime? To me, the reaccumulation phase was 1K to 2K, is around that area. So 1K to 2K was sort of like that reaccumulation phase. All right, we're at 2097. And it's interesting because, yeah, today Bitfinex is lower than Kraken. So Bitfinex's at 2095 and Kraken's at 2096.70. Hopefully everyone's having a good weekend. Let's check out the Ether. I mean, we're coming in close to 0.036. So, yeah, I mean, Bitcoin's pulling back a little. Ether's still holding fairly strong. So, yeah, I mean, you can see the Ether Bitcoin valuations continuing to go up. I mean, it was just a few days ago we were down at 0.03. Now we're at 0.035, coming in close to 0.036. All right, well, I don't know yet that we're gonna go back into our house or not. We went in through the garage and then pretty quickly left it. All right, maybe we'll wrap it up here. I've been doing too many streams today. It's my third stream. Actually, it's my fourth because I did a premium list stream too, so it's my fourth stream. And I published 2 videos. Wait, does that mean hold on a second. This is in the last 24 hours, this is my sixth video. 6 videos within 24 hours. It's probably too much. Probably too much. All right, why don't we wrap it up there? We were able to get the 2100, so now I don't feel like I have to hit it. Because if it goes back to 2100, I don't really care because we did get it. We got the first move to 2100 on stream. That's what's important. Well, I think the next one will be 2200, so I'm not going to worry too much if I miss it going back to $2,100. We saw it go to $2,100. That's good enough for me. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you like the content. Remember, we have the premium list if you guys want to check that out. You can also check out the Telegram channel. You can find a link to that in the description below. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you next time. Bye.